Hey there, this is episode 3 of React to Rolling Stone, and today we're gonna count down picks 400 through 301. If you haven't watched the previous one, go to my channel and go to the React to Rolling Stone playlist. The first episode is about the top 100 greatest albums of metal, and that is what this series has started. It got me interested in Rolling Stone lists, although they're pretty fucking obvious and and shitty most, but yeah, there's a playlist. So if you want to check the first episode out and the top 100 metal albums by Rolling Stone, spoiler alert, it is a pretty predictable list. So there we are. If you know your metal. But this is the top 500 greatest albums of all time, and this is picks 400 through 301 if you haven't heard me the first time. But yeah, we're gonna count them down. If I have something to say about the album, something really positive, then I'll say something. If I have something really negative to say, I will say it. But if I'm just neutral about it, I'm just gonna say the name, the number, stuff like that, and I'm just gonna move on, because if I go in depth with every pick, then we are still sitting here tomorrow. So yeah, and this video can only be a half hour long. So there we are. Number 400 is The Temptations with Anthology. Yeah, bullshit. It is greatest hits bullshit, so fuck off Rolling Stone. Temptations are great though, great harmonic vocal group, but yeah, it is a fucking anthology, so fuck off. Rain Dogs by Tom Waits. I forget the number. 399. You have heard me. 398 is Eliminator by ZZ Top. Yeah, just overrated rock band. I mean, it is simplistic music. It is simplistic rock and roll, but it is rock and roll, and that is what it's all about. So yeah, I just like some diversity in my music, progressive rock. So yeah, and ZZ Top is everything except for that. 397 is Blue Lines by Massive Attack. Never heard of them. 396 is For Your Pleasure by Roxy Music. 395 is Sound of Silver by LCD Sound System. Have heard of the name, but there we are. 394 is Good Old Boys by Randy Newman. 393 is Kala from Mia. That fucking album cover, man. Yeah, I believe Mia is from the Paper Planes. That's stuff like that. Or listen to the music, to Paper Planes, and you will get why I did that. Yeah, cringe, I know, but the Mia is basically a one-hit wonder, and Paper Planes is what she reminds me of. I mean, it is a decent song, I think, but not. I will not I will not put it in the top 500 greatest albums of all time. But there we are. 392, and this is the first Beatles album, Let It Be. Yeah, of course, most people are not a fan of the Beatles' last album because it was a bit rushed, a bit nasally put together, but I still think Let It Be is a classic Beatles album, and yeah, deserves to be on this list. It is, in my opinion, actually one of my favorite Beatles albums. Unpopular opinion, but yeah, I just really love this album. And if you want me to do more Beatles albums on the channel, because I already did 3 albums, so if you want more Beatles, let me know and I will do it, because they are great. But literally everyone knows that, so there we are. 391 is The Pretender by Jackson Browne. And I will say the first Beatles album, because this list probably has all the Beatles albums on it, probably, but we will see. 390 is Elephant by The White Stripes. yeah, I I don't hate the White Stripes. I like them, but yeah, their music is a bit repetitive, a bit simplistic. Still, still sounds good, but it is a bit too easy for me. Too easy, too accessible to the ears. Especially Seven Nation Army, which is a great song, but it is overplayed as hell. Which was on Elephant, so yeah, there we are. Yeah, I believe that is on Elephant. Correct me if I'm wrong. 389 is The End of the Innocence by Don Henley. 388, Various Artists, The Indestructible Beat of Soweto. What does it even mean, various artists? What the fuck? 387, more fucking rap shit. Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers by Wu-Tang Clan. I've heard that that guy was that guy that put the prices up for pills way too high. I believe that he bought this album, the rights to it, so yeah, good luck with that album. God bless his soul. 386 is Pretzel Logic by Steely Dan. Great album cover though, great name. Love it. 385 is Love and Theft by Bob Dylan. One of his later, 2001. I didn't even know that Bob Dylan still made music around that time, but yeah, good job for him making still music. Yeah, if you want me to do more Bob Dylan, because I've just recently reviewed Self Portrait, it was pretty bad of course, but if you want me to do Love and Theft, I can do that. It looks pretty good, so there we are. The album cover of course, no homo. Yeah, cringe. Yeah, but Bob Dylan, great guy. 384. A quick one. Happy Jack. What? There is between lines, or yeah, between those brackets. I believe that is called brackets. Between brackets there is Happy Jack. I don't know what that means, but yeah, just I mean, if you look the album up on Wikipedia, it just says a quick one, so there we are. Right? I'm gonna look it up. A quick one. Yeah, just a quick one. So, released under the title Happy Jack. Alright, so it is just a quick one for me, but there we are. Yeah, this is a quick one because it is just 30 minutes. But yeah, The Who is amazing. A quick one is one of the best, not their best album, but it is definitely way up there and deserves to be on this list. The Who is one of the greatest. Love The Who, amazing band. 383 is More Songs About Buildings and Food by Talking Heads. I've heard of the name, so if you want me to do some Talking Heads, then I can do that because they have made some damn great music, some damn great albums. So yeah, I'm interested in them. So if you want me to do Talking Heads, then let me know. 382 is Modern Lovers by Modern Lovers, the self-titled. 381 is Smile 2011 version by the Beach Boys. It is probably way better, the 2011 version way better mixed, something like that. I am curious because I haven't heard of this album. I've only heard of course of the Pet Sounds, which is I believe very high on this list, but we're gonna see. 380 is Funky Kingston by Toots and the Maytals. What the fuck? 379 is Crazy Sexy Cool by TLC. What the fuck? Fuck off. 378. What's the Story? Morning Glory by Oasis. Yeah, an absolute classic. I believe that this album is a bit higher now because it was lower, I believe, on the 2003 version. I believe I have the 2012 version here, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, this album, it is amazing. I've listened to it multiple times. I have it downstairs in my collection of CDs. So yeah, What's the Story, Morning Glory, easily their best album, of course. And if you want me to review that album, I can do that because I love Oasis. Or I love their first two albums and their compilation album, their Master Plan. Those are flawless albums. For the other 5 albums, they're good as well. I don't think Oasis is a stinker, but they just don't make them anymore. Like What's the Story, Morning Glory. Yeah, such a shame because they were so talented, but of course they did too much drugs, some stuff like that. No, Gallagher had writer's block, so yeah, rest in peace Oasis for just not making any music anymore. But yeah, back in their heyday, they were fucking great. 377 is the Ultimate Collection 1948 through 1990 by John Lee Hooker. I mean, fucking higher than Morning Glory. I mean, that album is amazing. And this is not even a fucking album, this is a compilation. Fuck off, Rolling Stone. Fuck off. 376 is Posed by Björk. Yeah, Björk is a great progressive pop artist, and recently Steven Wilson is progressive pop as well now, so he is a bit similar to Björk now, because he is gonna release his next solo album, To the Bone, in August, I believe. So if you want, or I'm definitely gonna review that album. I don't care if it is requested. I'm just gonna do it. But yeah, a bit similar to Björk now. Björk is a great artist. If you want me to do some Björk albums, the debut, of course, the post album, let me know and I will do it, because Björk, it looks her music sounds pretty good. So there we are. I am interested to hear more. 375 is Late for the Sky by Jackson Browne. 374 is Siren by Roxy Music. 373 is Volunteers by Jefferson Airplane. 372 is Regata de Blanc by The Police. I believe the highest entry on this list, but yeah. I mean, The Police have never really made a masterpiece. Like I think Synchronicity comes closest to that, but it was already on the list, like 400 something. But yeah, I mean, The Police is still on there. They're great. So if you want me to do some Police, I can do that, because yeah, they're a pretty good, solid rock band. A bit too simplistic, but they're still alright. 371 is Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I Am Not by Arctic Monkeys. Yeah, I have heard, of course, of Arctic Monkeys, and it is a bit funny to see, or it is quite interesting to see that they were just not popular back in the day, and with this album they just broke through, I believe. And of course with Do I Wanna Know, from 2010, their definitive breakthrough. Yeah, I think the Arctic Monkeys are alright. Not for me, but they're still alright. I wouldn't put this album on the top 500, but I mean, it is still an alright album, and yeah. Keep making music, Arctic Monkey, because it is pretty good, but not for me. Yeah, that sounds confusing, but there we are. 370, Mott the Hoople by Mott. 369 is Louder Than Bombs by The Smiths, and I believe this is a compilation album, but yeah, it is pretty great from what I've heard. Yeah, that is, I think that assortment of singles and album tracks became an unintended epitaph when the group dissolved. Its best songs are here, from Chica Take a Bow to Panic. Yeah, it is a compilation album, so there we are. Compilation albums are still albums, so yeah. 368 is The Eagles by The Eagles. Not the Eagles fan, so yeah, fuck off. 367 is Ray of Light by Madonna. Just shit artist after shit artist. Fuck off, Madonna. 366 is American Recordings by Johnny Cash, and yeah, I didn't even know that this album was gonna be on here, but it is, so good job, Johnny Cash. 365, Rage Against the Machine, Rage Against the Machine. Great fucking album, love it. I eat it, sleep it, piss it, drink it, stuff like that, listen to it. That is the most important part. Just do everything with this album. It is a live album, it is a masterpiece, or it is not. Yeah, I mean not live that they play it live, but live. It is an album that you have with you your whole life. That is what I mean. Yeah, I mean the self-titled Rage Against the Machine album. It is a masterpiece, one of the best in metal and one of the best in general in all of music. It is flawless, man. Listen to that album. 364 is LA Woman by The Doors. Great album as well. Not as good as Rage Against the Machine, I would say. But yeah, I mean, the last album with Jim Morrison, of course, before he overdosed, I believe, on drugs, like every rock star does. Yeah, not as great as the self-titled, I would say, but a close second. Or not even close, the self-titled. Self-titled is way better, but LA Woman is great as well. 363 is Substance by New Order. 362 is Siamese Dream by the Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, I've heard of this album. If you want me to review it, then I can do that. And I'm gonna close the window for a bit. Yeah, there were some people outside. I don't want people yelling at me for calling or talking about this list, stuff like that. Waking up the neighborhood. Yeah, great album, so if you want me to review it on the channel, I can do that, because I am interested in the Smashing Pumpkins, but yeah, it looks good, so yeah, let me know and I will do it. 361 is Stankonia by Outkast. Yeah, I would say I prefer the Aqua Mini album, which was on 500, that opened the greatest albums. Not the biggest rap fan, but Outkast is definitely one of the few that I can respect. I can respect their albums, I can respect the music. So if you want me to do Outkast, then I can do that. Probably together with Eminem, one of the few rap acts I actually enjoy. So let me know and I will do it. 360 is Singles Going Steady by Buzzcocks. 359 is Honky Chata by Elton John. 358 is Sketches of Spain by Miles Davis. 357 is Between the Buttons by the Rolling Stones. 356 is 12 Songs by Randy Newman. 355 is Having a Rave Up with the Yardbirds by the Yardbirds. 355 is 52nd Street by Billy Joel. 353 is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West. What the fuck is that album cover? Yeah, I mean, he is a fucking wanker, but he can make some decent albums. Just don't sing Bohemian Rhapsody live, Kanye West. Just don't do that. 352 is Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. Just not a fan of Dire Straits, man. They're fucking... yeah, they're just so overrated. Very simplistic music. 351 is Rust Never Sleeps by Neil Young and Crazy Horse. I believe this is a live album. Yeah, fair game. I just did that on the channel with the concept albums. That is gonna be up anytime now, I believe. In 2 minutes, so yeah, there we are. 350 is Roger the Engineer, aka Over Under Sideways Down, the Yardbirds. 359 is the Black Album by Jay-Z. That fucking album cover, man. Fucking wanker. What the fuck? I've just received a fucking Russian fucking spam, I believe. I'm gonna check that out later, but I'm doing some shit now, so leave me alone. So I'm doing some shit that sounds pretty decent. 348 is Muddy Waters at Newport 96. 347, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn by Pink Floyd. Absolute great album. Their debut, of course. Great debut album for a great band. Love Pink Floyd. If you want me to do more Pink Floyd, let me know and I will do it. Great band. 346 is 3 Feet High and Rising by De La Soul. 345 is Stop Making Sense by Talking Heads. 344 is Berlin by Lou Reed. 343 is Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf. Not the biggest Meatloaf fan. I believe he is broke now, so yeah, that is one thing. Oh, the fucking album cover, man. It is so over the top. 342 is Violator by Depeche Mode. I like the Depeche Mode, so if you want me to review this album or other ones, then let me know and I will do it. 341 is Play by Moby. That album cover though, amazing. Yeah. 340 Damage by Black Flag. Just not a fucking. I'm not a Black Flag fan. TV Party Tonight. Yeah, fuck off. 339 is The Heart of Saturday by Tom Waits. The Heart of Saturday Night by Tom Waits. 338 is Cheap Thrills by Big Brother and the Holding Company. 337 is Aqualung by Jethro Tull. Great album, great band. Listen to it, it is amazing. That is all I'm gonna say. It is an amazing progressive rock album. Listen to Jethro Tull, you will not regret it. 336 is In Rainbows by Radiohead. This right there, this is a great album. It was not even expected by fans that Radiohead would probably make another album like the bands or OK Computer and of course Kid A, but they did with In Rainbows, one of the best in my opinion. Very underrated in my opinion. Listen to In Rainbows, it is fucking magical, man. Such a great album, love it. 335 is Super Unknown by Soundgarden. I love Soundgarden. Don't have the shirt right now, but yeah, Soundgarden is amazing. And yeah, this album right here, Super Unknown, it is amazing. Probably Bad Motorfinger isn't gonna make this list, but it deserves to be also. I can't choose between the two, but there we are. Both great albums, love it. And Super Unknown is, it is a great fucking album, by a great fucking band, love it. 334 is Squeezing Out Sparks by Graham Parker. 333 is Wild Gift by X. 332 is Shoot Out the Lights by Richard and Linda Thompson. 331 is Hell by the Beatles, the second Beatles album. Great album, but I'm just not a fan of their earlier simplistic days. Not the biggest fan. 330 is Tonight's the Night by Neil Young. 329 is In the Jungle Groove by James Brown. 328 is Daydream Nation by Sonic Youth. 327 is Exile in Guyville by Liz Phair. That sounds a bit fucking slutty to me. That she has done fucking hundreds of guys and just walked out of Guyville, but maybe probably the album is pretty great, so that is why it is on here, probably, but there we are. 326 is Disintegration by The Cure. Yeah, if you want me to do some of The Cure, then I can do that, because they are seen as one of the best alternative rock bands of all time, so let me know and I will do it. 325 is Slow Hand by Eric Clapton. I mean, what does that fucking mean, slow hand? I think I said that he faps real slow in the previous video, but of course it is because his guitar playing is really slow but effective, so that is probably the reason, but I just like I just like my own interpretation of the slow fapping. But yeah, that is real fucking unprofessional, but there we are. Station to Station by David Bowie, 324. 323 is Ghost in the Machine by The Police. I didn't even know that there was going to be more Police on there. But yeah, one of the greatest. It is just a good album. Just good to listen to. Yeah, listen to The Police. They're pretty good. 322 is Sail Away by Randy Newman. 321 is Pink Moon by Nick Drake. 320 is Amnesiac by Radiohead, really? I'm not the biggest fan of Amnesiac. I way prefer In Rainbows, but there we are. But Amnesiac is still a good record. I would definitely not put it on the 500 greatest albums of all time, but I mean, that is Rolling Stone for you. Yeah, a bit of a surprising pick, but yeah, I mean, it's still good, so yeah. 319 is Burning by the Wailers. Bob Marley and the Wailers, right? Or no, just the Wailers. Yeah, I believe. 318 is Backstabbers by the OJs. It sounds very relatable, so fucking Backstabbers, man. 317 is Server Rosa by the Pixies. Yeah, great band. If you want me to... That fucking album cover though. That album cover is not wrong. Look up Server Rosa. It looks pretty good. Yeah. 316 is The Velvet Underground by The Velvet Underground. They have 2 self-titled albums. Only The Velvet Underground can do that because they're that good. 315 is Damn the Torpedoes by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Yeah, not the biggest Tom Petty fan. And Heartbreakers, of course, just don't like that band. 314 is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill by Lauryn Hill. I have respect for Lauryn Hill. I think she's actually a great... I think she's actually a great singer-songwriter for rap, of course. I like Lauryn Hill, so if you want me to do some Lauryn Hill albums, then I can do that. Starting with this one, of course, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Looks pretty good, sounds pretty good, so if you want me to do that, let me know and I will do it. One of the few rap acts I can actually respect. Rap acts, rap artists, stuff like that. 313 is Unplugged by Nirvana. Of course, a great live album, love it. The last album by Nirvana, of course. Last studio album was, of course, in Utero, but this is their official last album, so yeah. Enjoy Nirvana, they're way overrated, but this is still one of the greatest live albums ever. You cannot deny that. 312 is Nothing's Shocking by Jane's Addiction. Yeah, Nothing's Shocking. Look at that album cover. I will leave it with that. 311 is the Sun Records collection by various artists. Fuck off. 310 is Blood Sugar Sex Magic by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I believe they're greatest albums. If you want me to do that, then let me know. Not the biggest RHCP fan, but yeah, I mean it is still alright. 309 is Willie and the Poor Boys by Creedence Clearwater Revival. 308 is Songs for Swinging Lovers by Frank Sinatra. 307 is A Hard Day's Night by the Beatles, the third one. Great album, but not my favorite because it is of the more simplistic days. 306 is Odelay by Beck. Great artist. If you want me to do some Beck, I can do that because Beck is a great artist, and he got almost snubbed by Kanye West. So yeah, there we are. And Beck challenged him to come back to the podium because Kanye West was tempting to do that, but yeah, just fuck that wanker. Beck forever. 305 is Car Wheels on the Gravel Road by Lucinda Williams. 304 is Grace by Jeff Buckley. Rest in peace, Jeff Buckley. This album will forever be remembered because it is great. And Jeff Buckley, rest in peace, man. Great artist. 303 is John Wesley Harding by Bob Dylan. Great album. If you want me to do it, then let me know. 302, Fear of a Black Planet by Public Enemy. I Want Blank Planet by Porcupine Tree. Porcupine Tree, way better album, but there we are. Still imported to rap, not the biggest fan, but there we are. And the last album is Coat of Many Colors by Dolly Parton. I'm gonna end with that. Yeah, tune in next week for the other 100 picks. This was the video. If you enjoyed it, of course, like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this one. Yeah, my favorite I think was Morning Glory or Rage Against the Machine or Super Unknown. Those three are really fucking great. Other ones were good as well, except for of course Greatest Hits, shit like that. Just fuck Rolling Stone. Still some pretty good things. Still some pretty good albums, but there we are. You cannot have the perfect list, especially Rolling Stone can't have that. But yeah, that was the video. I'm gonna stop because I have no time anymore. Have a nice day. God bless. Stay safe and take care.